A lot of black men are just tired of being disrespected by the women in their community. And it's not all women that participate in this, but a lot of black men find or take issue with ladies who try to portray the whole black male collective as not wanting to be in a relationship, not having standards, and, you know, women making up false accusations about the black male image and wanting to be family men. And there's this particular brother who lives in Chicago, and man, he is about to let Chicago sisters have it, and he's about to be speaking a lot of truth. So without further ado, let's get into this reaction, and then we'll come back.
Hello?
Kendra.
Byron.
Oh my goodness, you really picked me?
I picked you.
Wow. I'm shocked.
You pushed the request, right?
I did, but I ain't think you was gonna pick me.
You here? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, where you calling? Your name is Byron?
That's my name.
Okay, Byron, where you calling me from?
Chicago.
Chicago, my former city.
But I'm from LA. Don't get it twisted.
I live in LA. That's funny. We switched.
I see.
How old are you, Byron?
I'm 44.
44. What you do for a living?
I work for the VA.
VA. You have any children?
No children.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn. The best sign. Don't get it twisted.
All right, so this is Byron, Chicago, 44, Capricorn, works for the VA, no kids. What kind of woman are you looking for?
God-fearing women. A woman that's looking not so much to be submissive to their husband, but I would like a woman to submit. Someone who's loyal, faithful. I don't care about the income. I'm gonna go ahead and break it all down. I don't care about your income. You can work at McDonald's for all I care. I'll take care of the home. I provide, I protect.
Let me just stop there. That's something that a lot of ladies don't really understand. That a lot of men, obviously if you're a brother that got something going on, the more financially capable you are, you're not looking for a woman that has a lot of money or a whole lot of education. You're more concerned about the lady being aligned with the lifestyle that you want to live, and you want to be able to lead that lifestyle and have her add on to it as she comes in to make it better. A lot of ladies like to lead with, I'm educated, I have a lot of money, and those things as mates. And then, a guy like this, it's not gonna work because he's not looking for that. Most guys who have some level of money don't really care about your money, on average.
Someone who's gonna be faithful. I prefer a woman with no children, but if you have children, that's fine, because I was raised by a stepfather, so I can deal with that.
Okay, so that's something that's a little bit different. Some guys don't want women with kids, but he said, hey, listen, he can deal with it. He was raised by a man that was a stepfather. Okay.
Real quick, someone told me to clean my nose. I'm trying to see if I
don't worry about your
out here.
No, they just trying to interfere with what we got going on.
Woo, he said nothing wrong with my nose. Let me check. He said I'm good in these streets. What they
I think you want Kendra though.
talking about that? They just hating?
Interrupting what we got going on. I'm trying to tell you, Kendra, let's go. Don't worry about these women out here. They talking about the six-figure man and all that, 6 feet tall and all that. 6 figures, 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still single, 44 years old. So all y'all women out here talking about y'all looking for the man that's 6 feet tall and dark and all that, say that nonsense. Why am I still single?
Okay. Let's. He's turning up.
Me.
What? You coming in? Okay, Byron, you coming in hot now. Well, Byron is for you. I think men are the pursuers. So why do you think you're single?
I know why I'm single.
Why?
I refuse to settle.
And what is...
Okay, see, as a black man, you're not supposed to say that. That's one thing that I want to talk about. And this is something that Kevin Samuels talked about on the TI podcast. He's coming across a lot of African-American men who are doing very well, top 10 to 15% earners in the country. And the issue that these black men had, insofar as the African American dating community, was that they couldn't find women on their level. It wasn't about finding women who were corporate structure ladies or women who had high power degrees. They were looking for a good fit in a relationship with a woman who would be submissive, a woman who would add on to what they had going on. That's what he's talking about when he's saying I'm not settling for less. He's not talking about, look, because obviously he don't mind kids. But if he's not willing to settle for less, he don't like the attitude that he's getting. Might not even be about looks, because we know it's a lot of good looking sisters. But when guys say I'm not settling for less, they're not talking about earning. They're not talking about education. They're talking about attitude and perspective when they say I'm not settling for less. That's what a man is talking about. When a woman says I'm not settling for less, she's talking about income. She's talking about achievement. She's talking about a certain level of achievement. But really, it's about the first things prior. Those first two things primarily. How much money do you make, and where school did you go to, and your level of affluence. If you don't have that level of affluence, to her, that's selling for less. But when a man say I'm not selling for less, he's talking about your attitude and your world perspective and your view on life and your view on femininity and all those things. That's what the man is dealing with.
And what is settling to you? Give me examples what you would consider settling.
I live debt free. So I don't want a woman who's all about the entourage, trying to live with the Joneses and be with the Joneses and all that. I don't have time for all that.
That's important. That is behavior, right? A lot of ladies like this looks, look fly, spend money. Living debt free is great. So I can see, again, that's a behavior thing. That's not about, you can even, like I said, this is about perspective. Living debt free is a discipline. That's why he's not selling for less. A lot of ladies like car notes, house mortgages, expensive things. He's not looking to spend all his money for whatever.
Okay. Would you date a woman with kids? I know you don't have any kids.
I'll date a woman with kids. I don't mind. As long as you're willing to have my kids, I'll take care of you and your kids. Just have my kids. I have no kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you want a woman that's willing to have kids, and you would be a stepfather to her children if she has
No, I'm
them.
not going to be a stepfather. I'm going to be a father.
What? Byron coming through. Oh.
Wait, but that's important to know, right? I don't want to be a stepfather. I want to be a father. But a lot of sisters have a problem with guys like that because he wants to be a father the way that he wants to be a father to your kids that he's raising, but you're trying to put limits on the guy. And again, he's from the old school. See, this is why, guys, this is about perspective. He says, I want to be a father. He wants to be able to discipline in the way that he feels is the best, not in the way that you want, which is, I want you to provide for my kid, and then if there's a problem, tell me. That's not what he's talking about.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. So I'm assuming you broke this down. So I'm assuming how tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
You're 6'4", okay. You have no kids. And then so you said you got all the sixes. So I'm assuming you made six figures.
All the sixes. So all them women out there looking at the other part got that covered too. What y'all talking about? Let's go. Next question.
So Byron, I have so many women that you say do ask for the things that you possess. So, I mean, you're saying, so the reason you feel like you're single is because you don't want a woman that wants to live above her means? Is there any other reason?
No, I know why I'm single. I'm single because women sit there and talk about what they really want, but they don't really want what they're talking about. They want the wedding, but they don't want the marriage.
Hello. That means you don't want to put in the work. You don't want to compromise. You're not looking to contribute into the relationship. You just want to receive. You don't have any belief that you should give. So you want to receive value, but you don't want to put any value into a man's life because of that word called entitlement. And again, and this is a guy who's willing to date a woman with kids and can't find a woman that feels like she needs to contribute in his life in a meaningful way.
So you the cousins out there talking about what you want and all that, save it. You don't want it. Because I've been single all these years and I'm looking and I'm hunting. Where y'all at? And I'm talking about these black women. I ain't talking about all these other nationalities. No offense to everybody else. I'm talking about my queens. Where y'all at? We here.
Well, Byron, are you going on dates with these women?
Kendra, if I told you my story about the women that I've been on dates with, you would not even believe it. Trust me, you would not believe it.
Give me one. Just give me one.
One, here in Chicago, I left my purse at home. Stop the nonsense. I'm all
I love my purse. Everybody just dusty as hell.
The game. You left your purse at home. You ain't trying to pay for nothing. I ain't asked you to pay for nothing, but it's okay. I'm gonna pay for everything and let you run your little game and keep it going. That's just one.
But see, the thing is, that's also very dangerous. What if you don't want to pay for everything? Then what you gonna do then?
Give me one more.
One more. Last woman I met wanted my address. All because I didn't give her my address of where I live. She said she don't want to talk to me no more. Black woman, I'm trying to tell you, Kendra, I'm not playing around. These women out here, they be talking that nonsense. They're not really. They're not about that life. They're not really trying to be about nothing. They just talking. They faking it.
Wow. A lot of brothers feel like this. Let's continue.
Okay. Let me ask you about
Kendra, all these women out here is talking about six-figure men and this and all that. First of all, say the six figures. Because before I made six figures, I still saved and I invested over $30,000 a year. So y'all talking about the man that makes six figures, but if he's spending six figures, what are you really getting? If I'm making $70,000 a year, example, if I'm making $70,000 a year and I'm investing and I'm saving $20,000 a year, what would you rather rent? What would you rather have? The man that's making $100,000 and in debt because he's spending his $100,000, or the man that's making $70,000 and he's investing and saving $20,000? So some of y'all women need to get y'all priorities straight. And I'm debt free.
I'm listening.
Like that's a great point. Like a lot of ladies feel like, oh, he's a high earner, but you don't know his discipline. If he got a gambling habit, does he invest? Does he, like, you know what I'm saying? Is he debt free? Like a lot of ladies don't look at things into that perspective. They just feel like, okay, you make a lot of money and then you spend the money and wastefully. You're not looking at the guy that makes $80,000 could be investing $25,000, and then in his portfolio, that money could be earning, who knows what that could be in 10 years. And again, this is like women don't really, I'm not going to say women are innumerate. I'm not saying that, right? But long-term planning and investing and things like that, women can be interested in that. But as far as in a relationship, a lot of that deferring for gratification and stuff like that, that tends to be something a lot of men complain about with women in today's dating market. They're not looking to really go that route. They're looking for what they can get now and how much can you spend now.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm debt free.
And he's debt free. Don't play with Byron. Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
The way he looking, like he real serious.
Yes, liars. Don't lie to me. You lie to me one time, it's done. Period. I don't care what it is about, nothing. Okay. Don't lie to me. I have trust issues. Do not lie to me.
Do not lie.
That's my deal breaker. Number one, if you don't have a relationship with God, that's a deal breaker for me. Because I believe in being equally yoked. I'm the head of the house. So in my eyes, it's God, then the husband, then the wife, then the children. If you ain't down for that, don't inbox me. Period.
Period. Period. They don't want, listen, they say they want that. They don't want that. They want to be first them, God, then the kids, then you. That's what a lot of them want, but they ain't want to admit it.
Next question. I'm ready. I've been waiting on this show. Lord have mercy, I've been waiting on this show. I've been sitting and listening to women get on here and they bash black men. And I sit there and just accept it and take it for what it is. But I was so happy to get on here so I can tell my story. Y'all got it so confused. It's black men out here ready to be married and ready to settle down, but y'all give us a hard ass time. Next question. When I had sex, None of your business when the last time I had sex. That's between me and the person I had sex with.
Okay, real quick, are you getting attitude with me now? Because I'm allowing you to have the floor.
Oh no, I'm not getting attitude with you because Kendra, first of all, I think you're single. And I'm not sure if you're single or whatever, but you're a nice looking woman also. But I was tip to you too. And I know you said you around them high profile men, all that stuff. Oh no. Around, don't worry about it. I got that covered too.
You know, he from Cali. He got me from Cali talking like this because you know y'all dudes from other places. And again, it was a guy. You know, he said I was hating on Atlanta City. I'm not hating on nobody. Love everybody everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I just be joking, but you know, like I said, y'all ain't mess with the Cali. We got the most game though. That's the truth. DC dudes, St. Louis dudes, Detroit, y'all all right, man, but y'all ain't got no mouthpiece like us. You see how he gassing right there? That's Cali gas.
No attitude with you. I'm getting attitude with some of these women that be on your show, Kendra, because let me tell you, these women get on this show, and the first thing they say, I'm helping y'all out. Start reading Steve Harvey book. The first thing some of you women say is, I'm looking for a 6-figure man. As soon as you say that, you're letting the man know that you're not about love. You're about money.
Oh, look. Yeah, we're gonna leave right there, right? The Brother Gas. Check out the full episode on Kendra G's show. I'll put the link there, but the brother was gassing, man. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson from Fair Use. We out.